The Namibian Lion Trust team is once again on communal farmland in northwestern Namibia to collar more lions. This terrain is hugely challenging, but with the human-wildlife conflict escalating due to our 8th year of drought, finding solutions is the toughest of all. So why do we do this? Collaring for conservation enables the Namibian Lion Trust to better protect wildlife, in this case lions, at the same time supporting these farmers who have to share habitat with conflict wildlife. It is no easy feat trying to make a living in this part of the world. Using GPS satellite collars, we're able to monitor the lions' movements in relation to settlements, livestock bomas, and the herds. By sending out early warnings to the farmers, they then have time to protect their animals before the conflict takes place. However, we don't only collar lions to protect them from conflict. We are also interested in their biology, so to speak, by taking measurements, drawing blood, checking on the lion's state of health, possible disease threat, etc., are also of importance. In preparation for collaring, our team of lion guards set up trail cameras and spend their days and nights tracking groups or individuals to best identify which lions should be collared. At last, we are now in place, close to a natural fountain, where fresh tracks of a lioness and her subadult daughter were seen early this morning. We hope that they will return to water tonight. So we are out yet again to try and find some of the lions that live in this core area. Essentially, we need to collar in a core area, in other words, a protected area for these animals, because we want to try and monitor where they go and when they go onto farmland. Apart from the biology and the research, movement patterns, all that kind of interesting stuff. But for now, at this point in time, it is essential that we can monitor their movement in relation to the conflict that they might be causing. So, we're back here where we were in June, in the hope that we can find one or more lions. Sadly, the one male that we collared in June has since been poisoned. So, obviously it would have been easier. Once you have a collar on a group, or one of a group, then it's easier to find them, obviously. Now, we're basically not quite sure where we are. We know where we are, but we don't quite know where the animals are. Will we find them? Will they come to the bait? So it's all a bit of an iffy situation. But anyway, we're very excited about this, and we'll let you know once we have them under collar.
We hope.
We've been here since sunset. It's almost midnight, and the subadult daughter has shown herself, drawn to our calling station. Adult lionesses are generally more wary, taking their time.
1 milligram, but you can go up to 3 milligram per kilo.
Any noise or movement will alert them, and they may not return. The lioness appeared soon after, and our veterinarian Dieter accurately placed the immobilizing dart. As she fell asleep, she called for her daughter. What a moment! We are so privileged to be able to be so close, and yet the lions are seemingly oblivious of our presence.
Stop the car, sorry.
We wait for the drugs to take effect, normally 10 to 15 minutes.
Watch your back also. Just keep an eye.
Yeah. Keep your underneath, your arm underneath. 1, 2, 3, up.
Our team moves in slowly, and we now have a maximum of 35 minutes in which to fit the collar, take the measurements, draw blood, and to weigh her. All the while, Dietrich keeps a watchful eye on her condition. Adult lionesses weigh about 160 kilograms on average, so it takes at least 4 to 6 of us to lift her onto the scale. Each of us has a job to do with as little noise as possible. She could wake spontaneously from a loud or high-pitched sound. We are all in awe of her good condition, her smooth skin and few parasites. We suspect that she may be pregnant as her mammary glands are somewhat swollen. Her pugs and nails are in good shape, important as these lions walk vast distances, over mountains in search of prey and water. Collaring for conservation is embedded in the Namibian Lion Trust's mission. For how do we ensure the lion's survival when man has yet to understand and accept that even the lion, as an integral part of the ecosystem, must live on?